My first question for you is, I have a perception that we go easy on celebrities. O.J. got off and Michael Jackson got off. And do we go easier on celebrities?
Well, it depends who you mean by we. I don't think that the DAs go easy on them. They prosecute them. I think it's the public and the juries that go easy on them. Take a look at O.J. Simpson, Phil Spector, Robert Blake, Michael Jackson. It's the juries that have acquitted them. It's not the DA's office. They prosecuted the cases to the fullest extent of the law.
Okay. All right. What do we expect today? We were talking about the plea that he's likely to enter and what that means.
He's likely to enter a not guilty plea. But this is a legal term. This is not a term that has a common meaning that we would think that, oh my God, he's not guilty. Look at the picture of her. This is just legal posturing. His defense team is trying to work out a negotiation with the DA's office right now.
Now, is this just gut instinct? Do you think this is likely to be settled out of court? Is this not going to go to trial, probably?
Oh, it won't go to trial.
Okay.
He's not going to go to a jury trial. This will be settled. Time helps him, because the more time that he has now, he can be together with her, they can hold hands in the public, they can show pictures of them singing together, and the public's going to get a perception of, if she doesn't care, why do I?
Yeah, now we're looking, and forgive me for not warning you guys in advance, this awful picture, and this is on the TMZ website, of the photo following this beating. You and I were talking during the news about the likelihood that he's may not get a felony. And if this wasn't a celebrity case, what would likely happen in this circumstance?
If it wasn't a celebrity case, this would likely be a misdemeanor because of his age, the fact that it's a first offense, that he's going to get counseling. He's had somewhat of a rough background, but his celebrity hurts him in this sense. The DA's office cannot go easy on him. It's a terrible message they'd be sending to the community, especially young women in the community. When you have celebrities like Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Phil talking about this constantly, they just simply can't give him a pass. And a misdemeanor in this case with those kinds of bruises, especially with what the police report said happened that night, including hitting, punching, and biting, he can't get a misdemeanor from the DA's office.
Yeah, another thing you and I were chatting about, I'm the father of 3 girls. We were talking about just the larger issue of how often these women will return to their abuser, and it's an enormously high number.
Well over 75% of women return to the person who abused them. The DAs anticipate that, and they know how to deal with that. Recanting victims always happen, and they actually look forward to that because the first statement that they give will be the most credible. If anybody comes out with a statement now, especially her, by saying it's self-defense or I hit him first, it won't be believed, because what will be believed is that 911 call and the statement she gave to investigators originally.
Is it going to help that she's standing next to him holding hands in court?
It's not going to hurt him.
Okay.
If she was a witness that was absolutely for the prosecution and wanted a voracious prosecution, it would damage Chris Brown tremendously. So it does help him that she's standing by him. But again, 75+% of women do stand by their man after they get beaten, so it's not unusual.
By the way, why do we go with celebrity lawyers? I got a lot of money, I can get anybody I want. Why are we seeing Garagos in the classroom, in the courtroom again?
It's hard to say. I think that his perception is that, well, I have a high-profile lawyer, he's got favor with the DA, they can talk to one another, they respect one another. It's hard to say, really, but the bottom line is that no matter how talented the lawyer is, the picture of her face being bruised, it's very hard to get around that. So this is all about a plea negotiation.